Hey everybody, what's going on? Today I'm going to be cold calling also from my CRM, seller finance leads. They could be small multifamily or it could just be a regular house or a condo or something like that. But I'm doing it all out of my CRM again on my phone. If you want to see the CRM that I use, you can click the link below in the description. It's Button Leads. My buddy Gage created it. It's awesome. But yeah, we're just going to literally hop right into a day in the life of what it's like cold calling seller finance deals. So you'll definitely see the ups and downs and kind of what that's going to look like. The reality of actually cold calling, not just hearing the edited version of the videos. So I'm just going to start making the calls on my phone and we'll see what we can get.
Your call has been forwarded to an. Hi there, this is Michael Poppet from Home Smart Elite.
All right, no answer there. I actually have another person that I was going to call that's not out of the CRM. This agent just texted me. I sent out an offer and they just said that they decided not to go forward with it. But and I don't want to FaceTime.
Hello?
Hey Cynthia.
Hey.
Hey, sorry, I didn't mean to FaceTime you.
No, you're fine.
I just wanted to see. I know you said he slept on it and he didn't want to move forward. I was just curious, like, what his thoughts were. I guess because I'm pretty sure we were meeting all of his terms, right?
Correct, yes. He spoke to his wife. They were going to sleep on it and decide, and he doesn't want to do that at the moment because he's not in a rush to sell because he still has funds to pay for the mortgage.
Uh-huh.
For a couple months. So it's not like something that he's in a rush to, let me get rid of it. I need it already. No.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'd rather either sell it or just lease it out myself. So we're going to put it on the market for sale and for lease, whichever one comes first.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
yeah, he's trying to stay away from any of that. And we explained to him everything. Shay has been very, awesome with explaining everything because I think she's more familiar with it.
Yeah.
But he's decided that he doesn't want to do that right now unless he's desperate.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, if anything changes, my offer will still stand. Just let me know. Yeah, I guess that's kind of why I know before you probably like, Ryan, quit asking me if he's going to move forward or not. I don't know, but that's kind of why I like to know that before. That way we kind of are all on the same page,
Yeah, and I think he wanted to see it in paper. And I sent it to him, and he's like, okay, let me read over it. Let me speak to my wife.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, let me sleep on it, and then I'll let you know. So he did tell me this morning that he just wanted to stay away from it at the moment and see if maybe something. And we spoke about leasing, and he would rather do it that way for maybe a year.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't know. We don't know if it's going to lease out. We don't know if it's going to rent right away. So maybe at the end of the next month, he'll decide, hey, let's just go forward with the other subject too. So once that happens, I'll reach out. I have your number. I saved it. So I'll let you know if anything changes.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, sounds good. I mean, I get some people don't always want to be, landlords, and so if he just wants, at least some cash in his pocket, like I said, my offer will still stand, and we can just go from there.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah, thanks, Cynthia. Have a good day.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, cool. So that one, I sent out an offer to that agent. I normally try to like get their verbal commitment that they're going to move forward with the offer before I actually send it out because sometimes this does happen. But I guess the seller wanted to see it. This was a subject to, not a seller finance one. This was a different lead that I was calling. She had just texted me, but they decided not to move forward. So that's okay. We'll just keep calling the seller finance leads now. And I'm doing this all on my CRM. So that's why I'm looking down at my phone, just making sure the property's still listed and then giving them a call.
Hi, this is Allie.
Hey, Allie, this is Ryan. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. Hey, I was calling about your listing on, I believe it was.
Street. Oh.
Oh, did you get a lot of
Yeah.
other inquiries about the other one? You didn't sound too excited about that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I just kind of like, lots of investor calls, which I totally understand. But yeah, that one ended up closing. So
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Grove Circle is still listed.
Cool. Yeah, I had sent you an LOI for that too. Did you get a chance to review it?
I don't think I got one.
Okay, no worries. I can resend it if that's what it comes down to. But I
It
can
was the
just.
seller financing one, right?
Yep. So you did get it?
No, I think you sent me a text, but I didn't actually receive an email.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, maybe I had the wrong one, but yeah, it was a seller financing one. I was just curious if that's something that your clients would be interested in. If I could, get them this price for the property.
They're not as of now. We got another seller financing offer, and he turned it down. So
Okay.
they're just planning on taking the funds, and he does a lot of investment banking and just wants to be able to invest those funds elsewhere.
Gotcha. Okay, that totally makes sense. Even if it doesn't work for this one, do you come across a lot of them that maybe it might work for, or do you have any others that I could look at?
Not right now. So you're in sub 2, right?
I am, yes.
Okay, so am I.
Love it.
Yeah, so I know all the creative strategies and everything, and present them, to my clients. Nothing's just worked out yet. And you work with Kevin Show, right?
Exactly. Okay, you already know who I am,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I actually sold him a triplex, or
Oh.
sold him a triplex a couple weeks ago, and so I'm definitely in the loop. I'm an agent, but totally understand, the creative side of it and everything. And so,
Gotcha.
typically, like if I'm on a listing appointment, I'll present all the options and then try and connect, a creative buyer at that time, if it makes sense. So usually, at least for my listings, if you're still on market and you have creative offers, it's because I've kind of gone through all of that with them and they're just not open to it,
Yeah,
So,
yeah, I get that.
But I think, obviously it's definitely a solution. Just not everyone is willing to go that route. So that's kind of the case with the seller.
Okay. Do you, I guess, are you planning on buying any yourself since you're also in sub 2, or are you just sticking to the agent side of things?
I'm more so on the buyer side. So I just went under contract on a fourplex last week.
Nice.
Finance. So yeah. So if you guys come across anything, I think I'm on Kevin's list for some other creative deals. I'm really only looking at small multifamily though. So we're trying to move more in that direction. I have some longer term single family, and I kind of want to stick to small to mid-sized multifamily. So that's kind of my buy box.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, I mean, if we come across anything like that, I know Kevin's more so looking for a lot of the small multifamily too.
I know.
So I can't necessarily say that they would get sent over because he'd probably buy them, but
I know. I was just with him yesterday at Peter's house actually, and I had mentioned that I had sold him a triplex, and he was like, "What? Like, why did you send it to me?" But yeah, so totally in the loop with all the things. So I will, definitely
Okay,
creative
cool.
offer.
Well, I mean, I'm always interested in looking too, because yes, I'm partners with Kevin, but mainly just on like the wholesale side of things. So I'm looking to buy my own as well.
Mhm.
So I know we're all kind of, I
Okay.
guess, looking for similar stuff, but just wanted to put that out there.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah. There's
this is,
actually
oh, sorry, go ahead.
no, I was gonna say I don't know if you. Actually, you guys already sent it out. So there's an agent on my team that I was helping him with a seller because they wanted to let you offer, and so I don't know if you guys end up finding a buyer. Actually, it was for a property in Waddell. I saw Lorraine send it out, and so if something like that comes up, another agent on my team, or there's a low equity situation, and they're looking at sub to offer, I can keep you in the loop as well.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. I'd appreciate that. I'll text you my cell phone number too, and then we can definitely
Okay.
stay in touch.
Yeah, that sounds good. Are you in Arizona or are you in California?
No, I'm in Arizona. I live
Okay.
here in the valley now. Do you live out here?
Yeah, yeah. And then
Okay, cool.
I'm at my office right now in Scottsdale, but I live in Tempe.
Okay, got you. Yeah, I'm over by Westgate, the other side of the valley.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I actually have a long term rental about a mile from like Cardinal Stadium, and I'm actually considering I gotta figure out what to do on that one. If I'm gonna throw it on a wrap or look
Hmm,
into like a midterm rental because it's not making much of a long term. So,
got you.
but I think they're doing a lot of like development out there. So,
Right. Yeah, I mean there's a ton of new builds going up over here, even on the other side of the 101, like the further west of the 101. So yeah, there's a ton. Um,
yeah,
but yeah, I'd love to definitely stay in touch, and I'll text you my cell phone, or I'll just text you from my cell phone, and then yeah, we can hopefully maybe do something.
yeah. All right, cool. That sounds good.
All right, awesome. Well, thanks for your time, Ali.
Yeah, thanks, Ryan.
All
Bye.
right, talk soon. Bye. Cool. Um, she was in sub two as well, and knows Kevin, my partner, which is pretty cool. So I guess that happens. A lot of agents now are becoming more familiar with creative finance, and I'm sure they're starting to join the community as well. I'm just gonna text her from my cell phone. Sorry about that. Okay, cool. And then we'll move on to the next. But it sounds like she does a lot. We'll take them down herself, or obviously she already sold one to Kevin too. So that's awesome. All right.
Hi, you've reached Lisa Jones with
All right, gonna try her. Oh, she actually just texted me saying I have the wrong person. So not sure. Let's see if I can find the agent's number on Zillow. Um, sorry, guys. I know that there's some downtime in between here, but showing you what it's actually like making the calls, not just when it's pre-recorded. Okay, this one's pending anyways, so we'll just move on to the next one. I should have checked that first. All right. Let's see. Cool. I have one here in Glendale, and this one's pending too. I tried to, when I pulled the list for these, it was all just like I filtered on PropStream through like free and clear, like 100% equity, and I try to do just individuals, and like I filtered just the active ones as well. But sometimes the active ones still can be pending, so that's why I always double check just to make sure. Because sometimes the agents will be like, "Oh, did you even look online?" All right, here's one in where's this one? Glendale as well.
Real estate executive.
Hey, is this Joe?
It is.
Hey, Joe, this is Ryan. How are you?
Good. How can I help?
Hey, I was the one who was inquiring about that listing that you had. It was the condo on.
On what?
It was on. It was a condo that you had on. It was for sale. It's
Oh, UC.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I saw that you had texted.
Okay, which
Sorry, go ahead.
I spoke with several people about that. Can you refresh my memory?
Yeah, you had just texted me back. You were saying, well, I think I had let you know kind of where I would need to be as far as like how much down and like the length of term, and then I guess I hadn't heard anything back. Did but I was because they're considering a seller carry, right?
Yes. Okay, so were you the one that wanted like the 10-year term?
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay, yeah, he won't do over 3 years. I thought I texted you back.
Oh, yeah. No, I didn't see anything. Sorry about that.
Okay, yeah, you want 40% down on a 3-year term. So it didn't sound like it was kind of something that you were looking for.
Yeah, no, I definitely wouldn't be. That wouldn't make sense for me. That's okay though. I appreciate you letting me know. Do you maybe have any other listings I could take a look at where maybe a little bit longer of a term and less down would work?
No, not right now.
Okay, no problem. If you do, please let me know.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Thanks for your time, Joe.
Thanks, bye.
All right. Bye. Okay. That one started off a little rough. I was kind of confused because I texted her like, "Hey, it was looking, I'd like to be under 10% down, um, and then the 10-year term." And I thought for some reason she said she'd text me back, but I didn't see anything. So we'll just move on. 40% down does not make sense. You'll definitely run into that a lot where the buyers will want list price and then they'll want, half the money up front and then like a 2-year balloon, which I mean, for any investor that just like isn't possible. Okay. This one is pending. Let's see. There's a lot of condos that are owned free and clear as well here in Arizona, it seems like. Okay. This one's in Mesa.
This is Greg.
Hey, Greg, this is Ryan.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I was calling about that listing that you have on. Yeah, I had sent you a letter of intent as well and texted you the other day. Did you get a chance to review that?
I'm trying to remember that. That was, I don't remember the details of it, but I think I saw it.
Okay, no worries. I'll refresh your memory. I saw that. Well, I believe that I had seen that your clients own this property free and clear. Is that correct?
Yes, well, yeah, but he took out a loan on another property to pay for
Okay, gotcha. Okay, what was his plan with this one?
it. His plan is just to sell it, pay off that existing loan
Okay,
on the other property.
I see. Okay, so maybe this will or won't work. I don't know, but if he like needs the money now, maybe not. But what I had sent you was, since he technically owned it free and clear, or does, I was curious, if I were able to get him the list price for the property, would he consider doing an owner carry on it?
Oh, okay, no. That's why I didn't respond to it. No, he wouldn't do an owner carry on it.
Gotcha.
Because he wants to get that other loan totally paid off.
Gotcha. So the other loan is like the 300,000 that he took to buy this one?
Yeah.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah. He did a home equity loan on another property to pay for this one.
I see.
And it was an interest only loan, and he did it before interest rates went up down to killing it.
Yeah. Got it. Okay. Well, yeah, I don't think it'll work on this one. I mean, if he needs all the money up front, I get that. I appreciate you letting me know, though. Do you have any other
Yeah.
listings that I could take a look at where maybe something like that would work?
Not currently.
Okay. No worries. Well, if you do, I mean, I'd love to work with you, and you have my number now, and hopefully we can stay in touch.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Thanks for your time, Greg.
Thanks, Brian.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay. Interesting. I kind of wonder why they took out a HELOC to pay for one property. Maybe they were doing like work from home or something. But we're just gonna move on from that one because that's definitely not going to work for that seller. Okay. If you guys have any questions too, you can put them in the chat if you want. I'll answer them while I have kind of downtime, I guess, in between these.
Hold while I try to connect you.
All right, that was the office phone. I'm just gonna look on Zillow for the cell phone. Oh, that's all they have. Okay. Guess we're calling the office.
While I try to connect you.
Hi, this is Vince from Easy Performance Realty.
Hi, can you provide me with Shannon Cunningham's number, please?
It's 623
Uh-huh.
267
Okay.
6630.
Perfect. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, bye. Cool. Let's see now. Edit. Sorry, I have to update it in the CRM. There we go.
Please hold while I try to connect you.
Okay. I wonder if she has it forwarding to the office.
Please hold while I try to connect you.
All right. We're going to move on from that one. Okay. Let's see, here's one in Phoenix. Maybe it's listed. All right. Perfect. Hey, Catherine, this is Ryan. How are you?
Good.
Good. Hey, did you, I saw you texting me that the better email address to send the LOI to. Did you get it?
Did I receive the what?
The letter of intent. I had text you.
Yes. Yes, I did. Yes,
Okay, awesome.
I got it. I received it, and she's considering, but it's probably not going to be a go because she doesn't want to finance. She's an older lady,
Hmm.
and she doesn't want to have a. So that's but she's contemplating though. So just give it a minute, okay?
Okay, when should I check back with you?
Probably. Well, I'll probably talk to her this afternoon. She checks in her messages at 12 and at 5. So at 12, I'll send her a message to see how she's doing on consideration and see
Okay.
if I can get an answer by 12. Okay?
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Sound good?
Yep.
All right. Take care.
All
Bye-bye.
right. Bye-bye. Okay, cool. Just gonna add some notes really quick. Said that she will talk to the seller and call me back. All right. Sorry, doing voice text. And I'm just gonna make a task to follow up. All right. Tomorrow. I just set it for the next day if she doesn't call me back today. Hopefully she will call me back today, but we'll see. Okay. I don't know if this one. This one's in Scottsdale, but on Zillow it was showing. Oh, it's off market. Okay. That one's expired. Those are good ones to call too, the expired listings. I normally don't just because there's a lot on market that you can call. But a lot of people get a lot of deals from expired listings too. Okay. Here we go. I feel like this one's probably a 55 plus community. It's in Sun City. But we'll find out.
Hello?
Hey, Wesley, this is Ryan. How are you?
Good, how's it going?
Good, man. I was calling about that listing that you have on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that one, I just have to ask since it's in Sun City, is that in a 55 plus community?
Yes, it is. It's a retirement area.
Well, yeah, that's why I was asking. I figured most of them
Yeah.
are out there. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if that one will necessarily work for me. I usually don't buy in 55 plus communities, but what I'm kind of looking for, maybe you could help me out, is, well, do you get a lot of listings, I guess, or do you more so work on like the buyer side?
No, the listing site.
Okay, cool. I'm looking for anything that kind of like is either owned free and clear, kind of like this one, but not in a 55 plus community, that they'd be open to selling it on like an owner carry. Do you ever come across any of those or have anything like that right now?
No.
Okay. And you don't come across them at all?
No.
Gotcha. What about ones that maybe have like lower equity and are like turnkey? Like maybe they just own them for like a couple years.
Yeah, I mean, are you wanting to do like seller financing? Is
Yeah.
that what you're looking for?
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know anybody that does that, and I'm going to assume none of my clients have ever wanted to do that, so.
Gotcha. You wouldn't even present it to them if it's an option for them?
I mean, obviously I'd present it, but
Okay. Well, I mean, really, I just wanted to see if we could work together. And, I want to be an additional resource to you if they do have like lower equity and pre-foreclosure, things like that. Like that's what I specialize in. So I just want to be that extra tool in your tool belt to, help solve that problem and get you paid.
Okay. Well, I have your number, and I'll reach out to anybody that might be interested in that. Okay.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks for your time. All right, bye. Okay, that one was kind of a little bit more difficult. Maybe he doesn't know too much about creative, or sometimes the brokerages that they work for don't like allow subject to type of stuff. So I just literally flipped the whole script on that one from seller finance to just subject to stuff, since he said he doesn't have anybody else or come across anybody that owns their properties free and clear. All right, let's see if this one's listed. Okay, this one's in Fountain Hills. It's an apartment.
This is Sherry.
Hey Sherry, can you provide me with Bill's number, please?
Sure. His cell phone number is 602
Okay.
570
Okay.
9555.
9555. Awesome. I got it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right. Bye bye. Okay. Cool. David said that you learned something. What'd you learn, David? If you're still on here. All right. I'm just going to copy this number and then call the cell phone.
Hi, this is Bill Olmsted with Keller Williams Realty East.
All right. I'm going to try one more time. Oh, he just said he can't talk. He asked if I could text him. I'll just see when he's available to actually talk on the phone. Okay, I just got a text message from someone else too. They said, let's see. They said they have another unit. They'd be willing to do seller financing. 10% down, 10 to 15 years is okay, but they want 8% interest. I don't know if that will work. But I'll call him really quick and see what he's talking about.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated.
Okay. Maybe he'll call back. I'll go back to just cold calling. Here's another one in Sun City. Okay, that one's pending. That one was probably 55 plus too. All right. Sorry, I'm really trying to pull these up as fast as possible so there's not as much downtime in between these calls. Okay, here we go. Hey, Eric, it's Ryan. How are you?
Ryan, how are you? Who's Ryan?
Ryan, man. Ryan's the guy. That's who. I'm just kidding. No, I was calling to talk to you about your listing on
Sending me emails about seller financing?
I mean, yeah, I sent you one email, yeah.
Okay. I'm not responding for a reason. They do not want seller financing, and I didn't list it seller financing.
Got you. Well, I mean, I'm not an agent, so I don't have access to the MLS, so I wouldn't know what you put in your notes. But I mean, either way, even if
Good.
what's
They're
up?
not interested in that. I apologize. No, they're not interested in that.
Yeah, no, you're good. Do you have anything else that I could look at that would work for that?
I do not.
Okay,
Thank
cool.
you, though.
All right, thanks for your time. He was definitely not interested in working with me. You're gonna run into those. So usually I just keep following up with them. Like sometimes things change, sometimes they get annoyed and then they block you, but it happens. Just got to keep moving on. All right. All these in Sun City. I have a feeling this one's 55 plus too. Probably should have filtered that out, but we'll find out. Hey Kim, this is Ryan. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Hey, that listing that you have on, is that a 55 plus community?
Yes, it is.
Dang it. Dang it, dang it. Do you normally just work in 55 plus communities?
No, but a good half of our business is, yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe you can still help me out because really, like, what I'm looking for is I'm an investor and I'm looking, for more rental properties, but um, I buy a lot like on, seller finance here in the Valley and in Yuma and other areas. But I was just curious, do you like have any other listings that where your clients own them free and clear and they'd be interested in doing something like that?
No, I don't think so. And just for the record, I'm an investor too. So
Oh.
if I come across something, I'm probably going to buy it before it offers out, just to be honest.
Okay. What do you normally buy then?
Mostly family homes. We just closed on a property in Nostalgia, 5 bedroom, 3 bath. But we're kind of more on a little bit mid range, not opening price point, but not super high.
And do you guys just like do long-term rentals with them or what do you guys do?
Yeah, long term.
Gotcha. Okay. I
We
mean,
flip too, but we haven't seen anything lately that's of quality to flip. So we've been just doing long-term rentals, and the rent prices are really good. So it's all good.
gotcha. Where do you guys normally do your flips at? Just in the same area or?
Yeah, Peoria. We've actually done a couple in Sun City, but mostly in the Peoria, Glendale area.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Well, sometimes, I mean, normally if it's a seller finance deal, it's usually probably a pretty good deal and I would normally take it down, but I mean, I'll definitely, stay in touch with you because I can't always take them all down. So if that's something you maybe would be interested in, then I could, send it your way too.
Sure. Sounds good.
All right, cool. Well, thanks for your time, Kim. I appreciate it.
All right. Thanks, friends. Have a good day.
All right, you too. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, cool. So she was more so of a buyer, probably not going to send me anything because, like she said, she would take them all down herself. So I figured, obviously we wholesale some of these too, so could add her as a potential buyer. So there's kind of a buyer script, I guess, if you want to say, or how to flip it, the conversation from looking for properties to getting a buyer. All right. Here's another one. Okay, that's weird. I don't know why I just hung up. All right. I don't know if she's like picking up and then hanging up or what's going on, but we'll just move on to the next one. Okay. This one's listed.
Hi, this is Rich Baca with the Baca team at
Oh, sounds like he's from New York. I like the accent. Let's try to get him on the phone.
Hi, this is Rich Baca with
Dang it. All right. No answer from Rich. Let's see. Wonder if everybody's going to lunch now or something. This guy that I'm calling right now, he just replied to my email saying that he received the LOI that I sent, but I sent it on the 12th, so hopefully he has an answer.
Hello, you reached Kurt Johnson with
All right, one more time. Nothing. Let's see. No answer. Okay. I did get some calls back while I was on the other line. I don't know if it was for any of the LOIs that I sent out, but I guess I can see. Oh, this guy did call. Give me a couple hours. All right, I'm going to try calling him since he just called. Douglas.
Hello, it's Doug.
Hey, Doug, this is Ryan.
Ryan.
Yep, I just missed your call. We were texting
Oh,
about.
Ryan with you put the Ryan Vasquez, right?
Yep.
Okay. So tell me how this works for the client. Basically, he gets some down money,
Yep. Exactly.
Ernest.
So I would.
Okay, and he does seller financing for the balance at an interest rate to be determined, or do we know?
Yeah, so I mean, there's a couple other factors that would definitely have to go into it to figure out the payment, but ultimately, yeah, he would receive a down payment and then payments over time. So usually, I like to start like, I don't know if you've had this conversation with your client or not. Like, do you kind of know maybe where he would need to be as far as how much he would want down and how long he'd be willing to carry it for?
Mm-hmm.
You,
I don't know.
Oh.
We never talked about that. No, we haven't discussed his options as far as carrying back to the seller carry back.
Gotcha.
And I'm not totally certain he's free and clear. He may be, but I'm not totally certain of that because he and his wife bought another house. So the MLS shows free and clear. Let me take a look at the tax record and see if that concurs. Because I'm not sure of that either.
Okay.
She bought it with a loan. A lot of times we just don't call it out of laziness. We just put free and clear, treat it as free and clear.
Gotcha.
And I would jump right in on that bandwagon of laziness, Ryan, to be honest with you.
All good.
I
you-
got no problem with that.
You answered the phone, and you actually called me back, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't consider that lazy.
Yeah.
Most agents don't even call me back.
Yeah, they do. I show when he bought it in 2016. Oh, he did pay cash. No, he might. Yeah, he paid cash for it. So he may have it pretty clear because he and his wife he got married. It was a little bachelor pad. He got married, bought another house.
Gotcha.
And that's about it. But I didn't ask him. We talked about a lot of stuff, but not that. I didn't ask him if he paid cash for it. And I never paid, but it was free clear, I guess. Okay.
Okay.
He bought it directly. That's right. He bought it from. We did have that conversation. Shit, Ryan, I'm old. I get kids and I forget everything. And I drink tequila first thing in the morning. I think that's what I'm going to attribute it to.
There you
I had
go.
a lifetime of drugs when I was younger, and now I'm like 63 with little kids. So whatever.
Sounds like you enjoyed life.
He was working with the builder, and this was one that they had pop back up when he worked with Mike Duell when they were doing that. And he said, yeah, they had it, came available. The guy that had it, he was about to close on it, and then something went sideways last minute. And he goes, I just stepped in. He goes, I paid cash for it. He told me that in a conversation. I totally forgot that till just now. And he goes, and then he's lived in it ever since. Fixed it up real nice. It's a great looking unit.
Yeah.
So that's about it. But yeah, he's cashing in on that. He might be interested if the interest rate is good, but you'll pay his commission on top of paying him full price. Because usually they're used to taking a hit on commission. Because I've got an agreement with them to sell it for 5.5%. I think we did.
Yeah. So it definitely just depends on all the terms that we're able to agree upon. But not saying no to that. It's a possibility for sure. But I guess like where I'm normally at, just so, obviously you can tell me where he needs to be, but generally speaking, when I purchase properties that are, owned free and clear, my sellers, they're giving me, I'm generally putting anywhere from like 5 to 7% down, and then they're holding it for me for about 10 to 15 years. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. I don't know if, that works. Obviously I have to be able to cash flow on the property. That's like the most important part when it comes to the payment. So sometimes when it's like, 7-8% interest rate, it makes it a little bit tough. Yeah. But with this one, are there?
He's with this market, he might be happy with even 5 or 6% interest. So I get 5.5% most of my CDs and even savings accounts now. I got one that does 5%. It's one of those online banks.
Yeah.
They do 5.5 APY. It's like, fuck yes. I had to dump my other bank because they were giving me like 0.01% or something crazy.
Right.
And it was like $10, $11 or something. It's like, dude, I can get $137. So see you later.
Yeah, it's like 3 months
I
or
don't care if I
something.
can access cash anymore because nobody wants cash. So I keep like, you know, 5 or 10 grand in like Wells Fargo, so I can just grab cash near the house
There you
and
go.
use that. But then now I use Zelle for everything, so I don't even need cash anymore. You know,
Yeah, exactly.
down to like 3,000 because who gives a shit. Okay, so I mean, just being honest, so you want to put 5% down,
Yeah, I mean,
5 to 7, you said?
yeah, that's where I usually like to be. That it seems like that's kind of like the sweet spot for me.
Yeah, you're like 20 something grand down. Okay.
Yeah. With this one, are there any rental restrictions in there that you know of?
30 days.
Okay, that's fine.
That's good. Yeah.
Perfect. And then what do you know what the like roughly the HOA fee is monthly?
Roughly or exactly?
Well, either one. I don't know if you know off the top of your head or if you're looking at it.
I prefer to give you exact.
Okay.
It'll just take me a second because it's like 335.
Roughly 335, huh?
Yeah, no, 375.50.
Okay.
375.50, including that includes the Master Association that Dove Lakes. So you've got 325.50 for the monthly with the Bellagio HOA, and then you've got your Dove Lakes $150 quarterly. But what that works out to average total monthly equivalent is $375.50. And then that covers the exterior unit, which was just repainted this weekend. They're painting the railings, but they painted the whole unit already. His unit's been painted.
Okay.
The roof repair, roof replacement, blanket insurance policy, water, sewer, garbage collection, and all the maintenance of the outside. Like basically, you know, you walk in with the toothbrush. You don't even have to. You can bring a broom to sweep the front walkway if you want. You know, your balcony, and that's it. They take care of all the landscape, everything. So it's a pretty sweet little deal for people that are out of town, and it's a pretty good little rental. And I understand this unit would only rent for about $2,500 a month. So if that pencils out for you on the long term, but if you drop furniture in there, if your investor is like a local that can hit the I've got so many clients that do the same for their own houses. When they buy winter homes here, they hit the thrift shops around here. They have just holy shitloads of great furniture and quality, and they furnish the whole thing. And then we rent some for $6,000 to $8,000 a month. In these units, it would probably be in the what did she say? They do about $3,500 to $5,000 a month for the units in Bellagio.
Okay.
And one rents it for a little bit more, but I don't have. I think it's $5,500, which is a slightly bigger. It's like an 1,800 square foot. They're getting $5,500 a month.
Love it. Yeah, I mean that's definitely what I would be looking to do. Does he have it? Is it vacant right now, or does he have it rented?
Yeah, it's vacant.
Okay.
Yeah, it's vacant. He never rented it. He just lived in it, and then they bought the. He got married. He married Beth and did that. He was trying to sell it himself for a while, which if you called him when he was selling it himself, I could have put a deal together pretty easy. Because he was getting desperate. And I sold 2 other units right in there in the last month. And he's like, what the fuck are you doing that? And so I talked to him a few times during that time, and it turned out I knew him indirectly through his fiance.
Okay.
It's a long story going back several years, but I knew her through hiking. I did a lot of hiking, and she was going to help me guide blind people that were going to hike the Grand Canyon. So
wow. Nice.
A friend of my cousin, she reached out to me. I'm like, yeah, go ahead. So she helped the blind as I was, but I never met her face to face. Never saw her. It was just a really nice girl. So Facebook, we got connected, and then she kept, Facebook. She's been dating Mark for a couple of years, and I saw the name Mark Killian, and then when I'm selling one in there, I'm looking at the other ones for sale, and I saw Mark Killian's name on the tax return. I'm like, I wonder if that's him. So I called to see the unit, and I talked to him. I said, you aren't Mark Killian, like that guy who goes, Mark Killian, are you? And she was in the background in the car. She goes, yes, who's this? Doug, I go, she goes, oh my God, Doug, how about that? What are you calling for? And I said, well, and then I was sending buyers to him because I really wanted him to sell, and I had a lot of buyers because I was doing a lot of marketing. And I said, go take a look at Mark's unit because it's a nice unit. And for some reason, they bought my unit. I don't know why. The guy that bought my unit for $440 should have bought his. It was really a better deal, but it was a better fit for him, quite honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck he did. He paid cash for mine. And and then the other one I had for $236 was furnished, and they're buying it furnished. And so I understand it was
Gotcha.
It'll close at the end of the month. And so that's to the sold. And I'm like, Mark, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to, I'm sending you buyers. And then he goes, just list it and sell it for me. I'm like, okay. So that's it.
Cool. Well,
That's where we're at now.
awesome. I love that. I'm hoping that maybe we can put something together here. Then it sounds like we might be able to.
Well, I need to know what this looks like. You're giving me a picture,
Mhm.
but maybe.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's kind of like, I'm giving you a picture of where I would like to be. I kind of need, at the end of the day, it really comes down to what, what Mark needs and kind of where they're at. But I just need to be able to cash flow on the property. So if it is something that he's interested in, I would need to know what the monthly taxes are, what, he's kind of at for insurance right now. That way I can get a full picture of what my total monthly payment will be looking like, including the payment to him. And then, I can kind of run the numbers and underwrite it that way. But, really it's just about seeing if he's open to that and if it's something that we can work out.
Yeah. I'm just trying to plan with the numbers here, just trying to figure out what's going to work for him.
Mm-hmm. Did he already kind of tell you what he had in mind, or you guys? I think you mentioned that you did.
If I sold it for $425, what he's going to end up with,
Gotcha.
and then if we sell it to you, what's he going to end up with? Just that's for. So.
Yeah, well, I
you
mean,
pay the closing cost.
Yeah, and then
let's just make it apples to apples so that he could say yes to one or the other. This would be 0.068, 0.093. 3.5, correct? So he's going to walk away with 397, 375.
that's after closing costs and commissions for a traditional sale. You say?
Everything, yeah, title fees, fucking everything. Yeah, that's the whole bucket. With that's a thumbnail sketch, but that's looks like what with title fees, everything done, he should walk away with about 398. Basically 400. So if you can show him how to net 400, then he should be a happy camper, right? Except he's going to be getting, and he'd probably want at least 6%, I would think, right?
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's fine.
Is that correct?
He'd want 6% down. Is that what you said?
No, 6% interest on the balance they carry, what he's carrying.
Oh.
Is that how you do that or no?
Yeah, I mean usually I'm around
what do you do on the balance that you carry?
On the balance, usually I'm just paying the payment will come down to 5% interest or something. So that
you
would
pay
be
interest only.
not normally. I would like to have it pay down the principal too, but
Principal. Okay.
yeah.
Principal and
Both.
interest. So you pay 5%. It'll be 5% interest amortized over 30 years, but you would do approximately a 10-year.
Yeah, 5% down, 5% interest, 10-year balloon type of thing.
Okay. And then if you pay the commissions, which are like 20, 23, 75, what we could do is I agree to 21 grand.
Well, I mean, I guess I would just be if it came down to that, potentially just seeing where we're at.
Yeah.
I mean, it would just be your.
Oh, that's your
commission.
5% down, though, right?
Yeah.
You don't pay the commissions on top of 5% down. You just pay enough down to pay commissions. Is that correct?
Yeah, normally that's where I like to be at. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I need to figure. Okay, so. And then if you pay the title fees, that's another about 1%, give or take, right?
Yep.
So you couldn't be 6% down, you need to be 5% down, which would be 4%.
Yeah, I mean,
Is that what I'm hearing?
we can kind of discuss that and see where he really needs to be. But I mean, yeah, I'd like to be at 5% down.
250 down, 425. If you did 425, 250 down.
I mean, either way, you'd be netting a lot more, like even just with the interest, you know.
Yeah, he'll make it down the road, but I don't know what he's doing with the money.
Mm.
You know, I don't know if he's looking to cash this out to pay off their other house, or so I'll have that conversation with him.
Gotcha.
But I can't have that conversation with him until I can just spew out the numbers, and I'm really not smart enough to do that in my head. But it's like some of my good Jewish friends; they have that ability. They just, oh no, 5%, that'll be this, and they just tell me, and I just look at them like, fuck, dude, how'd you do that?
Yeah, I can't do that either.
I really can't. Yeah, I lost that skill.
Yeah.
So 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I never did lose the skill. I never had it. Let's be honest. I never had that skill. So 5% down. 21,250. So he's got to find a way to pay commission out of that, which would his commission be over that, but I think it always works out now.
Sweet. Yeah. Okay. Well, when do you think I should check back with you of when you be able to talk with him?
No, I'll just reach back to you. Got your email.
Okay.
I'll have a conversation with him today and just see, because I've got an investor that's looking at it now, but he's doing a loan and he's trying to figure out, I know he's not, he's doing cash. He's got cash to do. He's just trying to get the numbers. He just wants to rent it, but he wants to rent it long term. And I said, dude, you're like, I would do your calculations at $2,400 a month, just, for safety. But if he doesn't want to do short-term rental, if you've got people willing to do that, it's really wise, because you can do 3 months at a time, 4 months at a time.
Right.
You'll get some downtime, but you can do it. And then if you get lucky, you get these people that had a house fire and their insurance company pays you. One of ours, we've had this happen 3 times now, where they just, it's like $8,000 a month was our seasonal for a house in Troon or in DC Ranch, and they just paid me $8,000 a month starting in like April, and it went all summer.
Nice.
Yes.
That's
It
awesome.
would normally go for like 5,000-6,000 in the summer. It was like $8,000 all summer long. So ching, and they weren't going to use the house anyway until September. And these people bailed out in September, and they moved in, and the owners came back in October, with $64,000 in their pocket. It was just like ching. So that was a sweet deal.
Yeah,
And,
awesome.
that helps out, and that makes the payment for the year, makes it a lot easier to pay for cleaning ladies and all that crap.
Yeah, that's what we do too. Is mainly that like in between that midterm. So that's what I'd be looking to do with this one.
Yeah. Try and get, and then this area is really good for avid golfers. They'll even come in the summer. They don't care, because they just want to golf. And you give them a decent rate in the summer furnished. It's like, because I think you can do you probably do 4,000 or so in the peak season to have a fully furnished. It's only a 1-car garage, but most people don't care. They come out here and they're just like, boom, you want to golf? You want to go to Old Town Cave Creek? You're like a mile or 2 from the Sonoran Desert Parkway, which cuts across beautifully to what is that area by Jomax and I-17. You cut to I-17 and be anywhere.
Like Dorterra area, Happy Valley. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, Norterra, exactly. Yeah, Desert Parkway ends at Norterra. That's the name I couldn't think of. But it's that's a gorgeous drive. Plus people that bike ride do all that. They just all those healthy people that do all that cool stuff. So, and it's a lot of hiking and trails around there, and the golfing stuff. There's really good little mountains in there. Like I did that 7 Peak Challenge. I think two of the hikes on the 7 Peak Challenge were right in that area that we had to go down that Sonoran Desert Parkway. And they're tiny mountains, but they're fun. You kind of run up and down them. Everything. It's like one of the few mountains you can run up, because it's a gradual. So it's all good stuff.
Yeah, I used to do that one off of Pinnacle Peak a lot. So I know where you're talking.
Yeah. Did you live up there?
Yep.
Yeah. I used to do Pinnacle Peak from my house. I was in Troon, just behind there, but it would be about a mile to the Pinnacle Peak Trail. I'd ride the bike down there.
Nice.
And oh my God, I got to ride home going up Troon Mountain. And then from my house, I'd go to Tom Sun, which was easy. It's like 3.5 miles of desert and just undulating desert. So I'd run and then run as far as I can up the Tom Sun East End, or North Trail.
Yeah.
And then back, and that was super cool. I like that. I still do Tom Sun, but I live in McCormick Ranch now, so I'm away. I got to drive everywhere I hike.
Gotcha.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I got kids, so that works out. So yeah, if we can figure out, I'll talk. Let me play with the numbers a little bit,
Okay.
and then do a. I can adjust the commission a little bit to close it. That'd be fine.
Okay.
This other guy with two-sided, so that'd be kind of cool. That'd be 23,000, but we could do like a 20,000 or something. We could work it out. We could work out a thing that make it worthwhile. And he
Okay.
might like that. He might like getting. So he'd be is it 6%, 5%, 5%, 6% for a carry, right, on the balance.
So like the total, I would just do 5%.
5% down, 5% interest on the balance.
Yep.
All right, let me throw that to him and just see what he see if he's interested in the concept. If he's interested in the concept, we'll get the pencils out and sharpen them.
Okay.
Make it happen. All right.
Sounds like a plan,
Okay.
Doug. Hey, I appreciate your time. We'll talk soon. All
You're
right.
welcome. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye. Sweet. Okay, Doug was a super cool guy. I don't know if you caught that whole conversation, but obviously we built a lot of rapport. He was a funny dude, liked to talk. But hopefully that deal will end up working out. I mean, he seemed to know the numbers there. If he's saying that, it sounds like it'll work really good for a midterm. But that's all I have for today to call. The seller finance leads, I'll probably try to go live maybe another time. Maybe next week or this week. We'll see. I just do it randomly. But yeah, thanks for joining. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment and I'll try to answer them or at least answer them on the next live that we do. So thanks for joining. Bye, guys.